Hello and welcome back to another video of Brotato Random Weapon Start. Today we're going to be playing the Diver, and it seems like we're going to be using the Sharp Tooth, which is completely fine. The Sharp Tooth is a decent weapon, especially for a 20 wave run. I think it's like not bad at all. I would say that the Thief Dagger is the best weapon on this guy because obviously making a ton of money is pretty good, but you're never really going to complain if you get this either. So you can see here, we cannot use ranged weapons, or we can't use ranged damage, and we can't really use, well, you know what, we'll talk about the passive in a second. But for now, we're just going to take a little bit of harvesting. I'm of course going to want a coupon, and since I got the Sharp Tooth to start, I have to use the Sharp Tooth, but I also have to use the Harpoon Gun. This is very important, and the reason it's important is because you start with the Harpoon Gun. Harpoon guns always cost one material. You deal 200% critical damage with precise weapons, so the Sharp Tooth is a precise weapon that's going to work, no problem. And we also get increased critical chance mods, so we'll get 25% more every time we pick up a crit item. So like this one will give us 3.75% crit, which is pretty good, of course. And then we're going to want to get a couple of Sharp Tooths. I'm not going to roll anymore, it's enough. We also get a ton of HP regen for every melee damage we have. Every 2 melee damage gives 1 HP regen. And enemies take a massive amount of increased damage. 300% increased damage for 3 seconds after getting hit by ranged damage, which comes from the Harpoon Gun. So yeah, that's how the character works. Basically, you have the Harpoon Gun. It gives you a 300% damage boost on enemies. So even though they have 250% bonus health, naturally, because of our passive, we still deal a ton of damage thanks to the critical damage boost on our character, and also thanks to the range damage, like the little glowing effect on them, right? That's them taking the increased 300%. So thanks to those two effects combined, we end up dealing way more damage, even if they do have huge health bars. Melee damage is perfect. That gives us HP regen. So now we have 2 HP regen. Pretty good. And I'm not going to pick up the coupon yet. I'm just going to roll and see if I can find my weapon. Sharp Tooth. Okay, you know what? I'm going to do this. And I'm just going to go and buy the Claw Tree. So I guess I should have bought them first. That would have worked out better. But typically in shops 1 and 2, I only go for weapons. Because you don't have that much time. Well, no, what are the reasonings? There's like 2 reasons. The main one is that you always see 2 weapons in shops 1 and 2. Every time you reroll, you'll see 2 weapons and 2 items. The other reason is that they are technically just cheaper. In a way, that's like another reason. I guess there's 3 reasons actually. The other reason would be that, or the third reason would be that they, you have like a massively increased chance to see your weapons between shops 1 and 5. So that's good to keep in mind. Harvesting. Okay, there we go. Something good. Take the Sharp Tooth. Take the Sharp Tooth again. Roll, roll, roll. Damage percent minus range. That could be okay. Damage percent is obviously going to be pretty important. Since we have a massive damage boost from our passive, we want a ton of melee damage. We want a ton of damage percent. We want to max out our crit chance, as also really important. And attack speed is always important. That's a given. I think no matter what character you're playing, even characters that don't want to kill the enemies need attack speed a lot of times, because you need to be able to hit the enemies and push them away from you, even if you're not trying to kill them. Otherwise, they'll just stand on you and you'll die. So pretty much every character in the game likes attack speed. There's a very few amount of exceptions, but yeah, typically true. Okay, crit chance is really important. Let's go ahead and take that. Take the damage percent here, more damage percent, and we didn't get anything here, unfortunately. So we're just gonna have to keep going, but it's no big deal for now. Okay, and you can see we're hitting for 128 whenever we crit with that one weapon. And that is like our highest damage possible currently. That's pretty high. Yes, the enemies do have massive like damage boost, or sorry, health boost. But again, our like multiplication when it comes to, holy, English is hard sometimes, guys. This is what happens when you take a break on the weekend and then you don't make a video for a day or two, and then you come back and you're like, what am I talking about? Anyway, so like the the effects, I believe, are technically like stacking. So it's 300% damage boost, and then you crit for a massive amount after that. Oh my god, more crit. Nice. And attack speed. So like it takes into account the 300% damage boost first, and then it takes into account the critical hit. And we have boosted critical damage. So that's why it's so crazy. I think I'm going to take the banner, even though it's a little expensive. I could also take a cute monkey. Roll a bit, Sharp Tooth, and a Decomposing Flesh. We're of course going to like the Decomposing Flesh. More healing is always pretty good. And I think the Decomposing Flesh is honestly the best lifesteal item in the game. I say this a lot, but even if you trade 20 max HP for 20% lifesteal, I think that is 100% worth it. Lifesteal is so valuable. You can't really get enough lifesteal. Unless you're hitting the cap, like if you're at 100%, yeah, obviously that's enough. Or like maybe even like 50% is already kind of enough. But realistically, you would always prefer to have like another 10% lifesteal than another 10 HP, assuming you're playing the game properly, because you shouldn't need that much max HP. Like you'll end up with 100 plus max HP if you're really trying in a lot of runs, and if you avoid taking items that reduce your max health. But that's unnecessary. Attack speed is good. Go ahead and take all of you. A little bit of healing doesn't hurt either. Take you. Injection. I kind of want to take this as well because it also gives us more HP regen. I don't know, but I'm going to take the damage for now. And I think I will take injection as well. I'm not worried about our max HP, as I've said, like, well, I just spent the entire last way talking about this. But yeah, I'm not worried about max HP. So I'm going to go ahead and sacrifice a little bit of it for some more damage. We need to get another harpoon gun, by the way. I'm surprised we haven't seen one yet. It's already wave 7. If we find one, it only costs 1 material to purchase, so it's extremely cheap. I am on the lookout for that. Normally, I would go for 2 harpoon guns, and I think that's what we're going to do today as well. You don't really need more than 2, but I think having 2 is pretty important. Otherwise, you don't trigger your passive very consistently. And it's kind of... Wait a second. Like, look at this. This is so awkward, because we're not triggering it well enough, you know? Yeah, this is actually a good example. We're not triggering our passive very well. So we need another harpoon gun, ASAP. XP gain is good. Attack speed is good. Take you, take you. Fish hook, yeah, sure. This could be good. This is good. Hedgehog, not good. And I guess that's it. We could also try and curse a random duct tape, because if it gives us like 2 armor in exchange for 1 max HP, that's also worth it. So yeah, that seems like a good idea. Also, you have to be a little bit careful on this character, guys. When the harpoon gun pulls in the enemies, they might be charging or something, or they might be shooting a projectile right when you pull them, and then they'll suddenly be right in your face, and they're like coming at you even faster, or a projectile will just suddenly pop up right in front of you. So you gotta be pretty careful, which is also one of the reasons you want to get a lot of melee damage, so you can stack the HP regen, and then you get some armor and some max HP, and you're pretty much unkillable at that point. I would say having the HP regen is actually a big deal too, but you need to get a lot of melee damage to make it work properly. I don't like this right now. I think the reason I don't like it is because we don't have the second harpoon gun yet. I feel like it feels so inconsistent triggering our passive right now. More crit chance is good. I'm not going to take this. No. Lifesteal, sure, let's take that. We didn't curse some. So I'm going to go ahead and... You know what? I'm still taking it. We have 0 crit right now. It seems like a good idea to take that. Treasure map is also good. We could try to curse something, but I'm also worried if we actually do end up cursing. Because we have a 35% chance. That's kind of high. Like, each item there has a 35% chance of getting cursed. And it checks them one at a time. That's how the pity chance works on the fish hook. So, like, if we don't curse the first one, it'll check the second one with a 35%. If it fails, it'll check the third one with 35%. If it succeeds, then it just resets to 0. And the other ones just have like the base chance. So I would probably end up losing our bonus pity chance, which I don't want to happen, because I would not want to take any of those things that were in the shop a second ago. Is this wave 9 difficult or something? Like, wait, did I just hit for 900? I think I just saw a 900 in there, unless I'm crazy. Wait, there's no way I saw 900, right? I'm like keeping my eye open, but maybe I saw a 9 and then I saw like 1-6 after, so I thought it was 916 or something. That's probably what happened. Yeah, I don't see any 900s. Okay, it's not a big deal. We're doing pretty well so far. The only issue is we don't have that second harpoon gun yet. More crit chance. Yeah, we have to take that. We need to get maxed out crit. I'll take HP regen here. Dangerous bunny good. Claw tree good. Couple of weapon upgrades, no problem. This max HP is good. We don't need dodge. Broken mouth also pretty good. Now, what else? Black belt could be good. Tree and ugly tooth. I guess I'll take the tree. And wow, we are just getting nothing. Like, I feel like we're not getting any useful items in the shop right now. So this is kind of good for you guys, because if you try to copy me, it's gonna go pretty well for you, I guess. Since you can't really get unluckier than this. Nothing good has happened in this run so far. Though nothing bad has happened either. It's just like the most average run, probably. There's like nothing. Is there any good items in our inventory? No, not a single thing here is special. This is like the most average run I think I could possibly have could possibly be having. It's like everything is useful, and that's because I know what items are useful on what characters, right? So it's just a knowledge thing. I'm picking up the useful things that I find, but there's nothing special in our inventory. We haven't gotten a cursed weapon. We haven't even found a second harpoon gun on wave 10. That is crazy. Typically, you would have your second weapon by now, your second harpoon gun, and then you'd be able to trigger your passive really easily and really consistently. Us, on the other hand, kind of struggling here. Oh yeah, guys, I was waiting for Hollow Knight to see if there would be a sale on it, but there's no sale, so I was a little sad. Let's take some lifesteal. Yeah, there's no sale on Hollow Knight. We didn't curse either, so our pity chance is now 45%. No Hollow Knight sale, but I do think I'm just going to go ahead and buy it pretty soon. Mushroom, I'm going to take the glasses as well, and then immediately lose the range I just bought. Yes? Yes, and then maybe curse you. Again, nothing useful. Just absolutely, there's like nothing useful in these shops. They're just okay. What did I even just get? I think I got a Cyclops worm, I got glasses, and I got one other thing that I forgot. A mushroom. Like it's like it's like the most basic shop I've ever seen. It's not like a terrible thing, but it definitely is not working in our favor because we absolutely want to have a second harpoon gun at this point in our run. Like this is getting to the point where it could be dangerous if we don't get the harpoon gun very soon. I think we're also we're into a horde wave right now. I just realized that. I was like, I think we're also gonna have a horde wave soon. No, we're in the horde wave currently. That's why this is so difficult, because there's no harpoon gun, second harpoon gun to help us out. The good news is this is not really a difficult horde wave, and I have a whole lot of healing with all this lifesteal and HP regen. So it seems like we're just kind of breezing through it. We didn't really make much money. That is not a lot. Stone scan? I'll go ahead and take that. That's okay. And then I could take some armor, and that'll give me more max HP as well. Movement speed, nice. And we even cursed a blindfold. Huge. Okay. We could take plant. Maybe we could take a black belt. Lose more luck. I think that's okay, because the melee damage is also pretty good for us. Oh my god, finally. We found a harpoon gun, finally. So now we have two of them. Again, they don't deal damage. They're just there to trigger our passive, which makes enemies take 300% more damage after they get hit with range damage. And these count as ranged weapons. So now I think I'm just going to go ahead and pick up this charcoal now. I'm going to leave the blind. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to buy it. It's fine. Do this. Baby Gecko, no thank you. I could have bought the melee damage item there, but this is fine. And maybe I can curse something here. I have 0% pity chance, which is fine. It just means we have a 20% chance to curse any of those items. Let's actually see if we curse something. Okay, we did. We did curse something. So I don't have any preference. I mean, like the weapon curse would be pretty good. Yeah. But like any useful curse is a useful curse. So all the items there that I had locked a second ago are items that I would be happy to have cursed. It just makes them higher value. I would pick them up even if they weren't cursed. So yeah, a win is a win, right? Or it's like there's no way of losing basically when it comes to the fishhook, because you only lock items that you really want. So then you only end up cursing things that will make you feel better about picking them up anyways. I feel so poor in this run, by the way. We're making like what, 400 materials here? It's like nothing. It's actually like 400, which is not terrible. I'm going to take harvesting. Oh, we got a double curse. Nice. So now we get more money for recycling items, and then we also get more crit chance, which puts our crit chance at 79%. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. More max HP is good. Cake max HP. The fin could also be good. Speed, we for sure would be happy with, and lifesteal is not bad at all. Now I'm just going to roll a bit. I'm not going to take the padding. Sharp tooth could be good if we curse it. Crown could be good if we curse it. It is pretty late, to be fair. But like a crown, cursed crown is a cursed crown at the end of the day. If we curse it and we get it on wave, well, I guess we'd have it for wave 14. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'd have it for 6 waves. 6 waves of crown. We definitely don't have enough harvesting for it, to be honest. So unless it gets like a double curse, like 100% curse boat boost or something, I don't think I'm actually gonna take it. Which means it's just sitting there for no reason. So my bad. I'm just tempted, man. Okay, you know what? If we curse it, I'll probably pick it up. Even though we only have like what 30 something, 35 harvesting, it's not very much. Oh, and guys, I saw that there was an update to Brotato, and apparently Blobfish, the company that made Brotato, is no longer going to be like owning it. I think they're basically like selling the game to another company, and they're going to be taking care of it and giving it more updates and maybe even potentially a DLC in the future or something like that. Oh, nice. Okay, we actually cursed the Sharptooth. That's huge. So how do I do this? Should I just get rid of one of you? I guess I can combine for now, and then we could do this. Okay, that's fine. Sharptooth upgrade. So how much better are you than a regular one? Oh my god. Okay, wait, it's almost twice as good. It's actually almost twice as good. Yeah, that's crazy. Okay, we could definitely use a blindfold. We could use a black belt. We could use a glasses, but I'm just going to take the glasses. Crit chance, you're also pretty good. One roll. Harpoon gun. You know what? Sure. Let's curse a harpoon gun. It's going to do absolutely nothing, by the way, because we have negative 100 range damage. It's going to do 0 damage. But it'll be nice, you know, it's like plus aura, basically. Not actually useful. It just gives aura points. So I'll take it if we can get it. But yeah, guys, I'm really looking forward to play Hollow Knight. So I'm gonna wait like one more day, and then I'll probably end up posting the first video on it this weekend. So yeah, just so you guys have an idea of when it should be coming, I think I will be posting a video on it this weekend at my regular upload times, which is going to be like 3/5 p.m. EST. Or if you're Pacific, then it should be 11/1. Yeah, 11 a.m/1 p.m. or something like that. That's like my regular upload time. But yeah, I was kind of hoping it would go on sale and then I could buy it for a little bit cheaper because, you know, why not? Okay, another 400 plus materials, not bad. Damage percent, I'll take that. I kind of want to get crit chance here. Okay, well, I saw attack speed. I'm going to take attack speed. Okay, I didn't curse you, unfortunately. I kind of do want to curse it, even though I know it's absolutely useless to curse. Like, it doesn't do anything, even if it's cursed. Should I just curse it for fun? How much curse chance do I have? 40%. If I curse a metal detector, I'll take a metal detector instead. Otherwise, I will actually take a cursed harpoon gun. That's completely fine. We can check if we curse something now. We did curse something. Okay, so we either cursed the harpoon gun, which is going to do nothing, or we cursed the metal detector, which gives us bonus money when we kill enemies. Either of those is pretty good, you know? We either get style points, or we get more money in the game, I guess. Yeah, both of those are equally as important, I think. Is this a horde wave? This has to be. Yeah, this is a horde wave. There are too many enemies spawning for this to not be a horde wave. You can tell, just because of like the number of enemies spawning. It's ridiculous. Which I guess is good for us, but we are making no money. Guys, this is why you always use the Thief Dagger on this character. You make twice as much money if you use the Thief Dagger. Unlike us, who is just completely broke. Even with this crazy horde wave, I didn't even make 300 materials. Like, this is a joke. Normally, you'd make so much here. Almost through the wave. Like, we made 550. That's nothing. You could make so much more. We actually cursed it. It literally does nothing, man. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Whatever. Yeah, let's do this. Go ahead and pick you up. I even take you as well. Another harpoon gun. Sure, let's go and combine. Pearl, no. Max HP, melee damage. What's our crit chance? 92.7. About 90%. I think I could take the goat skull and it's not actually bad. This could be pretty good. It's a precise weapon as well. If I curse it, I'll take it. Otherwise, I'll just leave it there. I think it's the correct way to play this. Wait, isn't it cursed? Wait. Isn't it already cursed? What am I talking about? I'm like 90... No. It's for sure cursed already. I don't know what I'm talking about. So I think I could buy that. I just combine two of my current weapons, and then I pick it up, and then I'll just have a cursed claw. The claw is a really good weapon, by the way. Has amazing scaling on the damage, the critical damage. It actually deals more damage than the Sharp Tooth, I'm pretty sure, because the Sharp Tooth has lifesteal scaling. So it's more of like a sustainy weapon. Like you can't have the best damage scaling if you already have really good scaling with survivability stats. Like most weapons have some sort of drawback. Of course, not all of them. Some of them are just better than others, let's be real. But for example, the Thief Dagger doesn't scale that well damage-wise. It also doesn't have very good critical damage because it gives you money when you kill enemies with it. That's its benefit or its advantage. Range, I'm going to take some range. That's okay. And crits, perfect. We get the Claw. So combine these two. You now have 98.25% crit chance. What about you? 100%, 100%. Okay, so we basically have like 100% crit. I'll take a bit of more max HP. That is okay. Plus luck and dodge minus lifesteal. Sure, I'll take you. We have no luck currently. I'm also going to take the Goat Skull, even though we lose more crit chance again. That is okay. Do we care about the Blood Leech? Maybe. Maybe I can curse something if I'm lucky. What's our curse chance? 0% curse chance currently. Okay, that's fine. We'll see what happens. Are we into a boss? No, we're not. We have an elite next wave, so we got to be ready for that. But this wave should be pretty easy. I wonder how much health these enemies have, by the way. You can check if you go look at the Wikipedia. They have all of this data on the Wikipedia, the Brotato Wikipedia. Like, you can see how much health. Well, you can't see exactly, like it's not explicitly stated, but you can see the growth rate and how much they gain per wave and blah, blah, blah. So then you can kind of calculate how much health certain enemies have on certain waves. There's like some nerdy stuff that's not actually important, but it could be fun to do. Like if you're just really bored and you're like, oh, I wonder how much health the pursuers have on wave 17. I don't know. I have no idea. But if you went and did the math, you could do the math, and then you could also multiply it by 250%, and you get however much they have. Because on our character, we give the enemies bonus health, right? Plus 250% enemy health. Okay, we're almost through the wave here. Once again, getting like a massively disappointing amount of money from the wave. It's fine though. All right, let's go and take this. I don't care about the Blood Leech. I'm good. Let's just look for some more damage, or this could be good. Handcuffs could also be pretty good, especially if we curse it. Maybe you as well. Honestly, all of these are kind of good. Alright, let's see how much of this stuff we curse. Giving the enemies 10% more bonus health when they already have 250% bonus health is absolutely like nothing. It's like doing nothing. They essentially are just as tanky as they were before we get that. So the alien baby here would be a pretty good weapon. Also, I should be trying to knock down the mother. Whoa, 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 whoa. Relax, relax. This is what happens when all the buffers stay alive for too long. You just randomly get chunked for 90% of your health. Like, what the heck is that? Relax, relax, relax. I still see a buffer in there, by the way. It's like right here. Yeah, and there's two more at least. One here in the corner. One under the boss. I can see you. You're not hiding from me. And it looks like that was all of them. So we should be okay now. I need to make sure I get the boss down at the end of the wave. I'm farming her minions for money, though. 8 seconds left. I could wait a sec, and then I could just run into her, probably. Okay, let's go now, let's go now. There you go, she's down. Alright, easy peasy. That is the most we made in the entire run in one wave. 800 materials. Not even really 800 either. It's not even that much. I'm really tempted to recycle this, but 10 melee damage is... I mean, we have to take 10 melee damage. I don't think we need more crit chance. We're about to get a crit chance item in the shop, and then we'll be fully capped out. So attack speed or luck. Let's just go for attack speed. Take you, take you. I wish we cursed something. Let me see. 20% chance to curse. I'm going to take the alien baby and then try to find some other things to curse, like the claw. Or sorry, not the claw, like the sharp tooth. That'd be a really good curse item. Let's go ahead and take you for more damage. That would be amazing to curse too. All three of these. Pretty good curses. Handcuffs is probably the worst one. Because 16... We'd get about 16... Oh, okay, wait. It'd be between like 12 to 17 melee damage. That would be the increase, right? So it'd go from 8 to 12 to 17. Which would mean we would gain an extra, on average, what? Wait, what's the average between 12 and 17? It's 5, right? So it's 14.5. That's correct, yeah? 8 to 14.5, 6.5. I'm doing math. Guys, I'm sorry I like math. If you don't like it, my fault. Skip ahead 10 seconds. Okay, so basically, on average, we get about 6.5 melee damage from that, which would increase our melee damage by about 20%. That's actually pretty good. 20% melee damage boost. That's a lot, now that I think about it. So maybe the handcuffs would be the best thing to curse, but like just getting another cursed weapon may end up giving us more damage than that would. I don't know. I don't know. We'd have to do a whole lot of math to actually find out the real answer. But at the end of the day, who cares? We'll just buy them all anyways. Can I get something useful? Hello? Okay. I'm just gonna take stuff. Okay, we cursed a sharp tooth. So I'm gonna get rid of the tier 4. Yeah, there you go. Oh, it's the final wave. Oh, whoops. I didn't realize it was the final wave. My bad. If I realized it was a final wave, I wouldn't have done that. Okay, well, it's fine. What do we want? Tier 4 sharp tooth. Can we afford you? Can I afford you somehow? No, not really. Ooh, ouch. You're a little bit too expensive. Unlucky. Okay, well, anyways, no big deal. Upgrade. And it looks like that's going to be it. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Well, guys, that is the timer. I hope you enjoyed. We ended the run with 100% crit chance, and then, of course, a bunch of tanky stats, plus decent amount of damage stats here as well. This was our final build. We had 3 sharp tooths, 2 of them were cursed, and then we had a cursed claw, plus 2 harpoon guns. Okay? So yeah, that's the diver. Like I said, hope you enjoyed. Maybe leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. You can also click join below if you want to join my YouTube membership to support me. Okay, let's go. Wait 20. All right, here we go. It shouldn't take too long. We have a lot of damage. Oh yeah, this boss is getting destroyed. All right, that's 1 boss down. We should only need a few seconds here. And that's 2 bosses down. GG. Easy run. Which one dealt the most? Oh my god. No. 88,000 damage dealt by this weapon. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, next time we're going to be playing the Hiker, so if you guys come and watch that, but that is it for this one. I will see you in the Hiker video. Okay, goodbye for now. Bye-bye.